welcome back to EKG.
Back here with more Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh yeah, it's the Literature Club.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought, which must have been, it's been a while for us. I know it's only been like a week for you guys watching, but man, it's been a while for me there.
It's like 2 weeks.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? That exclamation point.
I guess I don't have that much to bear. Either way.
I have to keep
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
Alright.
Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I want to share with you, babe.
I can't wait!
No, not you.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Series is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Same. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. This epic fucking action!
Right.
Bop, 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 bop.
That we're all seeing.
I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Where's Monika? Where's that bitch?
Oh, going for Monika! Best girl! Eh?
Well, after you told me, because at first I thought you were telling me that like she wasn't an option.
Well, I mean, in the game, he just says, oh, she's out of my league.
Oh.
I should start with Monika. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do, I'm always listening.
Oh,
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Oh, I won't. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
I mean, don't worry, Eric. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sorry, it's the saturation. It's
that
literally
sort of oh yeah.
It's shining in my eye. Like on the fucking TV we have here, you can keep clicking.
Okay.
They're just talking about reading the poem.
Yeah, that's true. Blah blah blah.
Hi, Monika's poem. Mm-hmm. Great job, Eric. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
Metaphorical.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Well,
Can you give me something so deep? I guess I underestimated you.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. Eric?
Oh, it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Is this actually you?
Right? That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively and not come off like a pompous dick. both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. Like, I want you to deeply analyze this pose. It can take years of practice, which I am assuming Yuri has had at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things, right, Eric?
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Ooh.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. stop hitting on me. I'd love to see you try new things.
Oh, I will.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Ooh.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You should sound pretty good. Oh, sorry, that's you.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean you always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Sorry, I'm so...
Well, let's read it then.
It couldn't have been me.
Hole in the wall.
It couldn't have been me. Do we want to read this?
Well, is it like anything important, or?
I mean, there's symbols.
A noisy neighbor, your boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. My parents have a clue. No, I can't see.
Let's go with a no. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I was looking down. He, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. I mean, if you want to read the poem at home, pause it. Otherwise, let's move on.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's the kind of style I've gotten pretty popular. That style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. And is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Oh boy.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Ooh.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
The more you know.
Who would I show my poem to next?
Should we just get the annoying ones over with?
I mean, it's up to you, man.
Nah, we'll go to Yuri.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say a lot?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Hi. Ooh. He's crazy.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's. I guess you're right. We'll get some boy.
Yuri takes a breath. Ow. Ow.
So, what kind of experience you're using a dream that way? You read a lot of poetry about.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more
Thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are used difficult new writers. And I'm still going to learn to pick on them. I think I'm all, but I recognize them too many. Another one is they turn to pick myself and they went together. The end result is both the style and expression.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought. Oh, God, sorry. It's as if... God, I fucking smudged my glasses. I can't read it now. It totally changed. Her demeanor totally changes, or whatever the fuck it says, because I can't read it now. Okay, nope, still smudge.
Her stammering is gone and is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She sounds like an expert. Her stammering is gone.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
There's something bad.
What if I just made it like really like,
There's so many different skills and techniques I go into writing even a simple poem.
not just finding them and building them, but getting them down to work together probably the most. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, I shouldn't talk about you like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please, yeah. That's fine.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Oh, God.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate with an amber glow, bathing. It must be this one.
Yeah, Eric.
The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last... I cannot read cursive. The last get to be... What?
Yeah, the last yet to be
Oh,
replaced.
the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing. No, I bathe... What the fuck does that say?
Bataki!
But the breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. You okay? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, I was.
But it took you so long, it took a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty.
Fuck. Oh, I was taking a drink of soda, Eric.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
I'm sorry, these voices are really fucking...
That's a relief.
Excuse me.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short,
Fucking mock
it was
me.
really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. And don't fucking mock me. I don't sound like that. I sound distinct. I kick it. I usually write longer poems, though.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is the first time sharing I want to write something a little more mild.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Eric.
Ooh, really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only take a glance over it after all.
Oh, my shade.
Boomer the all express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions at their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paper. You can't have the subject of the poem is only a symbolic of hair or gall. Like green. And the last remaining plays are coming and even look over past.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Solomon
I
Gray.
hadn't even thought of that.
Born on a Monday.
That's impressive.
Married on Tuesday.
Eh?
Dead on Thursday.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's nothing really. Just a Solomon Grundy poem. Yours was impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
I could learn you these two big things. I mean, you think so?
Seriously,
Yeah,
can we
of
talk
course.
about how big her boobs would have
They're
to be to stick
giant.
out through like 3
Through
layers?
a jacket like that?
Probably 4 layers, because
Yeah.
bra, white shirt, vest, and that jacket.
Yep.
And that jacket's snug on her, but still.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know, I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give you the best for you.
Oh, nice. She's doing the best for me. Ah, me too.
Me too.
Bundaroo.
Do you want to say Ori or?
Natsuki. What? All right.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't involve any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
Ooh.
Not that you
Show me
like
yours.
it. I'm gonna read this one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I actually really like that
That
poem.
actually is good.
Yeah, it's like eagles can fly, people can try.
I was like reading. I was like, this is. She's just describing what things do, but then like at the end, kind of wrapped.
Yeah, it's like people can try.
I
but
told you weren't gonna like it.
I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I
Actually.
like it.
What? They're selling what? Chocolates? Just be honest.
I am.
And chocolate can chocolate.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard like chocolate. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Jeez.
I'm glad you learned something. Now let me give you some chocolate. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her.
Time for Sailor!
Sorry. Oh my god.
This is a good poem, Eric. Are you sure it's your first time? You're so good for your
Of
first time.
course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. It's like, fuck, well, to be honest. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I mean, you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just wrote one. So remind me, you're really a part of the club now. The fact that I'm standing in front of you and...
No, not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you. Yeah.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? I fucking told you. It's like I said before, Eric. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things. It's fucking it's for people. Fuck! Something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sari sees the full picture of my motive here. Trying to fuck her friends. I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, because I kind of want to fuck her too. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you're having a lot of fun here, okay?
I wonder how annoyed people are by these voices by now.
I don't mind most of them. Just Sayori gets a little annoying, but...
You don't... Yuri's isn't the worst to you?
Oh, yeah, true. All right, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at it.
We'll see about that. Where
Dear
you go
sunshine.
lines in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's pretty good. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. Fuck. Still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really? Well, next time I'll read it then. So it sounds just like me.
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
No, even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all poinky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah, she is.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Fucking can't you wait?
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Siri and Monika are happily chattering. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. We gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And we're gonna find out what they say to each other next time. Blah, 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 blah. For intense action. Join us next time.
Oh, shit.